Hi everyone, we can do exercise 10A question number 15 onwards. Determine the arithmetic progression whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. So third term is 5 means we can write T3 is equal to 5 and seventh term is 9, we can write it as T7 is equal to 9. We know nth term formula is what? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So T3 we can write it as A plus 3 minus 1 into D. So T3 we can write it as A plus 2D. So T3 can be written as A plus T3 can be written as A plus 2D is equal to 5. Instead of T3 we can replace it as A plus 2D. Similarly, same case we can write here T7 we can write it as A plus 6D. Same formula we are applying 7 minus 1. So it will be 6, no? So A plus 6D is equal to what? 9. This one, let it be equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. These two are simultaneous equations. Solving these two equations, A plus 2D is equal to 5 and A plus 6D is equal to 9. So if we subtract, we will get it as 2D minus 6D. Do in the working column 2D minus 6D will be negative 4D. A minus A will be 0. So here minus 4D is equal to 5 minus 9 will be negative 4. So D is equal to negative 4 divided by negative 4D value will be positive 1. Next we want to find out A. Okay, so A plus substitute. A plus what? 2D is equal to. Can we substitute D is equal to 1 in first equation? So we have A plus 2D is equal to 5. Equation number 1. Substitute D is equal to 1 in A plus 2D is equal to 5. So A plus 2 into D stands for 1. D got it as 1 is equal to 5. So A plus 2 is equal to 5. So A is equal to 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2, A is equal to 3. So we got A, D is equal to 1 and A is equal to 3. What is our question? Our question is determine the arithmetic progression. That means we want to find the AP. That sequence we want to find out. AP we want to find out. So first term, now we got it as what? First term is A. A is 3. So how can we find the second term? Add the first term with the common difference. So first term, so AP will be, the given AP will be what? AP will be 3. Then 3 plus that common difference. 3 plus 1 is 4. Then again that second term plus what? The common difference. So it will be 5. Again this third term with the common difference. So 5 plus 1, 6. Again this 6 plus 1, 7, etc. So A plus D, etc. So final answer is what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. Determine the arithmetic progression. Okay. So that is the answer. Next question. 16th question. Find the 31st term of an AP. So find the 31st term means we want to find T31. Find the 31st term of an AP whose 10th term is 38. So how can we write? T10 is equal to 38. 10th term is 38 and 16th term is 74. So T16 is equal to 74. Same as question number 15. How can we do? We have Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn we know A plus n minus 1 into D. So how can we write T10? T10 we can replace it as what? A plus 9D is equal to 38. I think it is clear. Let it be equation number 1. Then T16 we can write it as A plus 15D is equal to 74. Let it be equation 2. Solving 1 and 2. Subtracting. So A minus A will be 0. 9D minus 15D is what? Negative 6D is equal to 38 minus 74. So 74 minus 38 we can do first. So it will be what? 36. So sign of which one is this is negative. That is negative 74. 38 minus 74. So 74 minus 38, we got it as 36. Sign of 74 is negative, so we can write it as negative 36. So D is equal to what? Negative 36 divided by negative 6. So D is equal to 6. We want to find out which one? T31 we want to find out. So first we want to find out A, then only we can substitute. So how can we find A? Substitute A in which one? A plus 9D, first equation. So substitute D is equal to 6 in the first equation. We will get what? A plus 9D is equal to 38 will become what? D as 6. So substitute D is equal to 6 in A plus 9D is equal to 38. So it will become A plus 9 into 6 plus is equal to 38. A plus 9 into 6 is equal to 38. So A plus 9 into 6 is what? 54 is equal to 38. So A is equal to 38 minus 54. A is equal to negative 16. So A we got it as negative 16. D we got it as 6. We want to find out T31. So how can we find out T31? T31 is equal to what? A plus 30D. Substitute A. A we got it as negative 16 plus 30 into D we got it as 6. Is equal to negative 16 plus 180. So T31 is equal to negative 16 plus 180. So what will be the answer? 164. Positive 164. Okay. The next question was number 17. Question number 17. Which term of the series 21, 18, 15, etc. is negative 81? That is one question. Another question is, can any term of this series be 0? If yes, find the number of terms. So it contains two parts. First we want to find out which term of the series 21, 18, 15, etc. is 81, negative 81. So 21, 18, 15, etc. negative 81. So first part is this one. So here what we want to find out? Which term? So n we want to find out, no? Or nth term. Which one we want to find out? Nth term is given as what? Which term? In between this, which term? What? Which term of the series 21, 18, 15, etc. is negative 81? So which term will be this one? 81. We don't know. So let it be Tn. Let Tn be the what? This one. Negative 81. Let the nth term be negative 81. Let nth term be negative 81. So, which term of the series 21, 18, 15 is negative 81? So, we can replace Tn as negative 81. So, we have the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So, instead of Tn, we can replace it as 81 is equal to, what about A? A here is what? 21. D is equal to 18 minus T2 minus T1. 18 minus 21. 18 minus 21 is what? Negative 3. So, D is equal to negative 3. Then, N. What about N? N we don't know. A plus n minus 1 into D we got it as negative 3. So, negative 81 plus 21. Just rearrange this. Plus negative 3 we can take it to front. So, negative 81 is equal to 21 plus and minus together we can write it as negative 3 into n minus 1. So, negative 81 is equal to 21, change the bracket, minus 3n plus 3. So, negative 81 is equal to 21 plus 3 is what? 24 minus 3n. So negative 81 minus 24 is equal to negative 3n. So that is, so negative 105 is equal to negative 3n. So n is equal to negative 105 divided by negative 3. So negative divided by negative positive is equal to n. So 3 3s are 9, balance 1, 5 3s are 15. So n is equal to 35. So 35th term will be what? Negative 81. Which term of the series 21, 18, 15, etc. is negative 81? That means we got n as what? 35. So 35th, that is T35 will be the 81. That is T1, T2, etc. T35. So this value T35, T36, etc. So this T1 is what? We got it as what? A. A we got what? 21. So here 21. Then T2 also we have. So T2 is D, common difference we have, no? Which one? Negative 3. So next T2, etc. This T35 will be what? Negative 81. That is our question, first part. So T35 will be what? Negative 81. That we want to find out. Then same thing we want to do the second part also. Can any term of the series be 0? Instead of negative 81, wherever we can see anywhere, we can see that 0 or not. In the sequence, can we see 0 in the sequence? So we don't know. Let that 0 will be in the nth term. That is second part of that question. So instead of negative 81, we can write it as, instead of negative 81 first part, here we can write Tn as 0. We are assuming that the nth term, suppose the nth term will be 0. So we can replace Tn as 0. Okay. I think the question is clear. Question once again. Can any term of the series be 0? In that series 21, 18, 21, 18, 15, etc. Any term will be 0. Here we can be find any term 0. That we want to find out. Suppose let it be what? The nth term. We are assuming that it has nth term. So Tn we have formula a plus n minus 1 into d. So Tn we are replacing it as 0. We are checking whether it happens or not. It will happen or not, we are checking. So Tn is equal to 0. Assuming Tn is equal to 0. So if it is 0, which term will be that 0? Now first part what we got? 81. 81 is which one? Negative 81 is in the 35th term. No, T35 is 81. Same way here also 0 in which term, that we want to find out. So 0 is equal to A. Here also A is what? A is equal to 21. D is equal to negative 3. Already we discussed that. So replace A as 21 plus n minus 1 into D negative 3. So 0 is equal to 21 plus negative 3 we can take. So 0 is equal to 21 minus 3 into n minus 1. 0 is equal to 21, change the bracket, minus 3n plus 3. So 0 is equal to 21 plus 3, 24 minus 3n. So since it is negative, we can take this to the left side. So it will be positive, it will become positive. So 3n is equal to 24. So n is equal to 24 divided by 3. 24 divided by 3 is what? N is equal to 8 into 3 is 24. No. So n is equal to 8 we got. That means 0 will be in the 8th term. That means T8 will be what? 0. Okay. That is 8th term. 8th term is 0. Is it possible or not? That is our question. Can any term of the series be 0? If yes, find the number of terms. So 8th term will be the 0. Okay. Next question. 18th question. An AP consists of 60 terms. So 60 terms is given. So what will be that 60? N is equal to 60. So we can write that 18th question. N is equal to 60. An AP consists of 60 terms. If the first and last terms be 7 and 125 respectively. So first term is given as 7 and last term is given as 125. So T1 is given as what? 7 and Tn we don't know the last term. So we are assuming the last term as nth term. Nth term Tn is equal to 125. We don't know the specific number. So the last term, let it be nth term. So Tn is equal to 125. Find the 31st term. So how can we find 31st term? 31st term means T31 we want to find out. So we have the formula what? Tn is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn we have. Substitute that Tn as 125 plus. T1 is 7. That means A is the first term. A we can replace it as 7 plus n we have n terms. How many terms are there? 60 terms. So n minus 1 will be what? 60 minus 1 will be 59. Then do we have the common difference? We don't have the common difference. So let it be D itself. So how can we find this? 125 is equal to 7 plus 59D. 125 is equal to 7 plus 59D. Take that 7 to the left side. 125 minus 7 is equal to 59D. 125 minus 7 is 118 is equal to 59D. So D is equal to 118 divided by 59. Therefore D is equal to 118 divided by 59. 2 times possible. 59 into 2 is 118. So common difference D is equal to 2. We have A and common difference. So directly we can find T31. T31 we want to find it. Therefore T31 is equal to A plus 30D. A 7 plus 30 into D we got it as 2. So 7 plus 60 which is equal to 67. Therefore 31st term is 67. Okay. Question number 19. Sum of 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24 and the sum of 6th and the 10th terms of the same AP is 34. Find the first 3 terms of the AP. First 3 term means T1, T2, T3 we want to find out. For that given condition is what? Sum of 4th and 8th term. So T4 we can write it as what? T4. Sum of T4 and T8. Sum of the 4th and 8th term of an AP. So we can write like this way. T4 plus T8 is given as 24. Next is what? Sum of and the sum of 6th and the 10th term. So 6th term T6 plus 10th term T10. Sum of the 6th and the 10th term of the same AP is 34. Is 34. I think it is clear. Okay. So we can do separately. T4. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So T4 we can write it as A plus 3D plus T8 we can write it as A plus 7D is equal to 24. Adding the like terms, what we will get? A plus 3D plus A plus 7D. AA, it is 2A plus 10D is equal to 3D plus 7D. 10D is equal to 24. We can divide it throughout by 2. No? So it will be A plus 5D is equal to 12. Maximum cancellation you can do. So it is 2 is common in these 3. So we can divide by 2. Let it be equation number 1. Then solve the second one. T6 we can replace it as A plus 5D plus T10 we can write it as A plus 9D is equal to 34. Same thing. A plus A 2A plus 5D plus 9D is what? 14D is equal to 36. Sorry, 34. Here also we can divide throughout by 2. So it will be dividing throughout by 2. A plus 7D is equal to what? 17. Let it be equation number 2. solving 1 and 2. So solving 1 and 2. A plus 5d is equal to 12 and a plus 7d is equal to 17. Subtract. A minus a will be 0. 5d minus 7d is negative 2d is equal to 12 minus 17 is negative 5. So d is equal to negative 5 by negative 2. Therefore d is equal to negative divided by negative positive. So d is equal to 5 by 2. Substitute d is equal to 5 by 2. Substitute d is equal to 5 by 2 in equation 1. That is 5a plus 5d is equal to 12. So a plus 5 into d 5 by 2 is equal to 12. Nothing to cancel. Here we can cancel. So multiply. 5 means 5 by 1. So a plus numerator into numerator 25. 2 into 1 2 is equal to 12. A plus 25 by 2 is equal to 12. So what about a? A is equal to 12 minus 25 by 2. Okay. So take the LCM. 12 can be written as 12 by 1. LCM using Vedic max. 12 into 2 is 24 minus 12. 25 into 1 is 25 divided by 2 into 1 2. So a is equal to negative 1 by 2. That is a means what? First term. That is t1 is equal to negative 1 by 2. We want to find the 3 terms. That means t2 we want to find out and t3 also we want to find out. So how can we find t2? That is second term means first term t1 plus d will be what? Second term. T1 is what? 1 by 2 plus common difference. What we got? Common difference. We have got 5 by 2. Common difference is 5 by 2 is equal to T2. So 2 1 plus 5 divided by 2 is equal to T2. 5 plus 1 6 by 2 is equal to T2. That means 3 is equal to T2. Okay. So sorry, T1 is equal to what? Negative 1 by 2. No. So negative 1 by 2. So it will be what? 4 by 2. So T2 is equal to 2. So T2 we got it as 2. How can we find it? T3. This T2 plus what? T3 we can write it as T2 plus D. T2 we got it as 2 plus D we have what? 5 by 2. 5 by 2. So how can we write? Same 2 we can write it as 2 can be written as 2 by 1. Cross multiplication using Vedic max. 2 into 2 4 plus 5 ones are 5 divided by 2 into 1 2. So it is equal to 4 plus 5 9 by 2 which is equal to that we can write now. No need of doing in the mixed fraction. So T3 we can write it as 9 by 2. What we want to find out? Find the first 3 terms of the AP. Therefore, the first 3 terms of the AP are, how can we write? Therefore, the first 3 terms of the AP are, first one is negative 1 by 2, second one 2, and third one is 9 by 2. So that is our answer. Okay. The next question, last one, question number 20. If the third term of an AP is 5 and the 7th term is 9, find the 17th term. So given third term of an AP is 5. So how can we write? Third term is 5. So T3 is equal to 5. And 7th term is 9. So we can write T7 is equal to 9. Find the 17th term. It is easy, no? T7 D is equal to question mark. How can we do? T3 A plus 2D is equal to 5. Let it be equation number 1. Then here A plus 6D is equal to 9. Let it be equation number 2. Solving 1 and 2. A plus 2D is equal to 5 and A plus 6D is equal to 9. 1 and 2. So subtracting 2D minus 6D is negative 4D is equal to 5 minus 9 is negative 4. So D is equal to negative 4 divided by negative 4. D is equal to positive 1. Substitute D is equal to 1 in equation number 1 or 2 anyway. 1 is enough means 1. So substituting D is equal to 1 in, always we are putting in equation number 1, no. We can put it equation number 2, no problem. Anywhere you can put in equation number 2. So A plus 6D is equal to 9. So A plus, since it is 1, that's why I put in equation number 2. Whether it is bigger number or lesser number, we can put, no, D is 1. So D 1, 6 into 1 is equal to 9. So A plus 6 is equal to 9. So A is equal to 9 minus 6. So A is equal to 9 minus 6 is 3. Okay. Or you can put it A plus 2D. A plus 2D is equal to 5. That also you can write. Which one? A plus 2 into 1 is equal to 5. A plus 2 is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 minus 2. This A is equal to 3. This one or this one. Any one is enough. Either this one or this one. So A is equal to what we got? 3. D is equal to 1. We want to find out T17, that is 17th term. So how can we find 17th term? T17 is equal to, we have Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Same way T17 is equal to, first we want to write the formula, okay. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. That you should write. Then T17 is equal to A plus 16D. T17 we can write it as A, we got it as 3. 3 plus 16 into D is what? 1. So T17 is 3 plus 16. So T17 we got it as 19. So that is the final answer. 17th term is what? T17. It is 17th term, we got it as 19. Okay. So that exercise completed. 10A. Next class onwards we can do exercise 10B. Thank you all of you.